Hey everyone, this is Esther from Esther's Orchids. This evening I'm going to do my video on my deflasked Paphiopedilums, Paphiopedilum argus. They have been on holiday with me and they've been sitting in the cupboard and they've had lots of light where they haven't had a super lot of ventilation, and I started to notice all of these weird little white things there, little dots starting to form in the media, and I'd known it was in one corner of it, but it had actually been going throughout all of the media in there, that fern fibre. Underneath the fern fibre there is pumice and then wood chips at the bottom. So I didn't like the look of this, and these deflasked little plants cost me an awful lot of money, so I don't want to lose them. Now, I don't know what this is, but my media is starting to get a bit of a mushroomy smell, so maybe that's some kind of little form of a fungus. So I pulled them all out. They have been sitting in here having a bit of a bath. They're going to come out of the bath and they're going to go into a little cup here of 3% hydrogen peroxide, just in case it isn't a fungus, or even if it is, that's going to help as well as the fungicide that they've been soaking in. And then I have some separate little containers here that I have sterilised. They've been in granola and water and been dried off, and I'm going to repot some of them into there, and then a few of them might have to go back into another container with several of them, but I'll definitely start the bigger ones into the little pots and back into fern fibre. So I just thought I'd do a little video documenting what I've been doing with them since they've come out of that media, what that media looked like. And so we'll just transfer a few of them. They've been soaking in here for about half an hour. Some of these bigger ones have some nice root systems. So I have noticed one or two of the roots have come off in the water, but they have been mushy ones. So now it's a good time to go through and see what ones are mushy, because that one's definitely mushy and this one is nice and solid. So I'll go through, I'll dunk each one, and then I will check the root systems on each one, and then I'll dry them off on the paper and they will be repotted. So I'll probably just show a couple and then I will repot them and come back and show you the finished product at the end. But this will just definitely make sure that whatever was on the roots or was on the plant is no longer, that it's healthy roots going back into the new potting media, and they will go back into just plain fern fibre this time in some individual little pots. So they don't need to stay in there an awful long time. So this one here looks like it's about to lose a leaf. One of those leaves looks like it's going to fall off. Both of those roots feel nice and solid. So we'll give that one a little bit of a bath in there, make sure that all of the roots get dunked in the 3% hydrogen peroxide. And I couldn't find my spray bottle, so I thought, oh well, they can have a bath instead. And I've just done them in a small container. They're small plants and I don't want to waste hydrogen peroxide. In some countries you can get a great big bottle of it and it doesn't seem to cost a lot of money. But here, a small bottle of hydrogen peroxide cost me about $10. And it's only a smallish bottle. So there's another one, but I would say, yep, that root there has gone mushy. So the bottom part there to there is mushy, and that top part is solid. That one there is solid, and the root on the other side is also solid. So this is probably one of the bigger plants. It has 2 or 3 roots there. They all look pretty good. 2 and a little one. No, that little one's gone mushy, so it has 2 nice big roots. Now this one here has another baby plant. I'll see if we can get the, yep, has another baby plant growing off that root. Haha, that's cool. What else do we have in here? Just try and find the bigger ones. This one here. So Paphiopedilums definitely do not grow fast. These were deflasked probably a year ago. I don't know, I'd have to go back and check. Now those ones there I'm going to have to be careful about separating because the roots seem to have grown together. And one of them only has 1 root. So that there I'm going to have to be very careful about separating. So I'm going to go through and check them, dunk them, dry them and repot them. I'll come back and show you the finished product. So just to watch what happens in this 3% hydrogen peroxide, you see these little bubbles rising from the root system? So that's the hydrogen peroxide working on any pathogens and problems or bugs down there on the root system. It's just like fizzy drink watching the bubbles rise up. So I have put labels on all of my little Paphiopedilum ones now that I've just freshly repotted. You can tell them from the ones that have been sitting in their original pots for a bit longer that have a bit of salts and stuff coming to the top of their media. And my ones that I've shown you previously in the McDonald's cups in the square containers. So these ones along here are most of the ones I've just repotted up. And I have put them in with some other babies that I have growing. So that is my final product. Hopefully now with no fungus or whatever it was in the container. And 2 of them have ended up in very, very tiny little pill containers. But they had such tiny little roots that really isn't going to matter. I may have to drill a hole in the bottom of those little containers because at the moment they don't have any drainage, but I've just tipped the water out and they should be fine for a little while. Paths like to be constantly moist, never wet and never dry. So they're a bit of a tricky little kind of plant to keep perfectly happy. Some of these here really don't seem to be growing very much at all since they were deflasked. I think they actually like to be in the smaller containers, and maybe some of those ones are too big, but some of them have new leaves. So all we can do is just hope they keep growing. Alright everybody, thanks very much. If you liked my video, please give me the thumbs up. If you didn't like my video, give me the thumbs down. Thank you to the new subscribers who have recently joined my channel, and also thank you for everyone who sticks with my channel and watches my videos. Cheers everybody. Bye.